So here we are on our episode 3 camp out. We're headed over to Goblin Valley. This is Ernesto, one of your hosts.
Yep.
And I am Matthew.
Now, Goblin Valley is famous for all of its landforms, so we're going to explore them and kind of see where they originated from. Very popular area, but you know, a lot of interesting history behind it too.
Yeah, and you know, the interesting thing is that there's a lot of tourism there, but a lot of people, they really don't understand the real geology behind what's going on in Goblin Valley. So we're going to hope to inform you a little bit about that today. What the?
Alright, welcome back to Discovering Your Planet. We're here at Goblin Valley.
I was like, how are you going to get the goose in the back? It's right there.
We found some interesting rocks already. We're just at the base camp. And
yeah, there's a really interesting thing. We found this big chunk of calcite here, you know, and it's really in the middle of nowhere. All you see is sandstone and a little bit of limestone mixture. But what we found here is a calcite right in the middle of nowhere. You know, we're really just trying to figure out what that is, and we think that if we drop a little acid right here on the calcite, we'll be able to tell exactly where this came from.
yeah, and just by the way it's bubbling, you could tell that it probably came from the sea somewhere. Which tells us that we're actually standing somewhere that was underwater, probably, I don't know, hundreds and thousands of millions of years ago.
Yeah, you know, Ernie, I think you're right, because calcite is clearly a condensation reaction. You know, if you know your chemistry, anyone who knows it's a condensation reaction. I mean, a lot of scientists are telling us that it's a precipitant, but you know, I mean, what we've discovered by this bubbling effect is probably more of a condensation reaction.
And as we go on later throughout the day, you'll see how these limestone rocks have helped form the goblins that we see throughout the valley.
Excellent. Well, we actually found a much larger sample of our calcite, and that's exactly what I'm standing on right now. It's obviously a little bit of a mixture with the limestone as well. But you know, we were just discussing, me and Ernie, the economical value of this calcite.
As you know, several hundred years ago, we had Indians and pioneers all over this area, and they'd always use this calcite. In fact, you could actually scrape it, and it comes off as powder. And now they would actually use this to treat various symptoms such as heartburn. And so that's actually how we get Tums today. They just market this in pill form. But if you really wanted to, technically, you could just take a chunk of this rock and just suck on it. And it'll actually take care of many of your digestion problems.
Yeah, a lot of the more daring people would actually just take a chunk and just swallow it directly. And that way it would react much stronger with the stomach acid. Hey there, you know, we found this interesting cove. You know, many sedimentologists would say, and I would agree with them, is that what you're seeing here, these spaced out little ridges, are actually ancient riverbeds.
Whoa.
And each one you see is where the riverbed used to be.
That was close.
And as you know, we're in a desert here. It's been a desert for several million years. Now, the ancient cowboys used to come and find shelter in these little coves because, one reason why is because it was sheltered from flooding, it was sheltered from rain, and so it provided the perfect shelter. As you know, out in the valley, you'd get a lot of periodic flash flooding, which would carry sediment. But here, there really is no danger.
Yeah, except there was one occasion with a man named James C. Flacco, and he was camping here one night, and there just happened to be a flash flood the exact night, and so you know the rumors started, and you know a lot of legends have come out of this cave here because of that experience. How it used to be such a protection for the, you know, for the old campers and the old cowboys, but it really turned into a dangerous area for that man. That he was actually hospitalized because of the flash flood.
The Pueblo Indians used to dwell here too.
Baseball ever.
Dzisiaj Bacia córeczka dzień dzień. Dzisiaj wesele, jutro poprawiny, a jutro będą gwizdki. Hej!
Yeah!
Mamusiu, tatusiu, o nie smućcie się, dzisiaj będzie wesele.
Wait, I'm not ready.
All right, this is Eric reporting live. I guess we have a suicide attempt on this mountain. We understand authorities have been called. We don't know if anyone's going to jump yet. I mean, we just got here on scene. We saw them go up. Here comes the victim now. I think he was held hostage by terrorists up there on the mountain. So let's get an interview from him. Matthew, I mean, yeah. We heard there was terrorists on the mountain. How did you escape?
It was false.
It was false?
False.
There was no terrorist attempt or suicide?
Nope.
Oh. Well, that's Eric from
Look, I gotta go.
KGGFI signing
Go,
off.
yeah. Yeah, you're on.
This is a Montessori event we're here tonight. These girls have never climbed a mountain such like this. They're going to do something so amazing, something so that they've never done. And we got it here live today on KGGFI. Well, hopefully